pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had some
Citywide emergency is declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Gets worse every night. 3 more days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Hey, what's up, Resident Evil fans? Sergeant V here. Gonna take you through my hardcore run, S rank. And I'm gonna do it just shy of 1 hour 45 minutes. And the reason why I'm cutting it so close because I decided I wanted to do the entire run and see if I can get the magnum while I'm at it. So had to plan out the best, fastest route and figure out all my inventory while doing this. So anyways, this whole sequence gonna take about 5 minutes, and I believe that's consistent if you are rushing through it and you're not actually looking at files or anything else. So we're gonna go through this sequence real quick, or this scenario real quick, and watch Jill run from the nemesis.
Alright, let me grab my...
Boom. Alright, that's a callback to the OG Resident Evil 3. Jill, Cohen, and busting out the door. So, I do use my full 5 saves for this, and decided just to break this up into 5 different parts because
You okay?
What was that?
I did a no commentary version earlier that I posted, and if I was actually to try to do that at the best resolution, the entire file would be about 177 gigabytes, and my little tiny little Mac doesn't have that much storage space, even with my iCloud. So clearly, if I want to do bigger, longer, better videos, I'm gonna need to upgrade my hardware. But that's something for a later time. So anyways, you see the interaction with Brad Vickers from RE1, and we are gonna head over to the bar jack, and we gotta hustle through this whole thing, so we're gonna be running the entire time.
Brad! Here they come!
Here!
There's so many.
Door behind you, go!
Don't think about it. We're gonna make a run for it.
Come on, Jill. We know how this ends.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
I've decided that I will retcon. I like this little retcon the way Brad Vickers dies in this version better, because I think he goes out defending his teammates rather than running away. Running away like he did in the last one. So I think this is better for canon and shows some redemption on his character. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So when we get to the alley, we're going to grab the Glock from the dead officer there, and as soon as the zombie comes out, we're not even going to bother because we got to hustle. So we're running. Sorry about my dog, guys. So we're running. We're going to meet Dario and go through this tiny scene right here.
Are you alright?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only safe place is in here!
We're not going to bother with Dario. We're just going to keep going. Grab the handgun rounds and load them in our Glock. Crawl through this little space and head over to the parking garage. So we get surprised by those 2 zombies here, and again, we're just gonna move through them. And if you are comfortable with your perfect dodge there, you can just do a quick dodge there and just go straight to the button. Not even bother with these zombies, because the more zombies you gotta fight, the more time you're gonna waste.
Come on.
So this is where we are gonna meet the Nemesis again. And we're gonna watch this scenery right here where Jill goes and meets her new partner, Carlos.
Sorry. Come on. Start, damn it. It's my turn, bitch!
there he is. Kind of makes you wonder why didn't Emmy catch the other rocket with his tentacle. Or because it wouldn't move the story along. Anyways. I don't know in any scenario where a fall like that in a car would actually you would actually survive with no seatbelt. But it is a game, so we'll give it to them. Okay, so Carlos saves Jill. Well, helps her out, saves her bacon a little bit.
I think we're in the clear.
And now we're in the subway.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
I actually like this Carlos.
My guys have converted some subway cars into
Didn't quite like the cheesy accent he had in the original Resident Evil. And I still kind of like Carlos, how he kind of hits on Jill a little bit. I just think it hits. I think it fits with the whole mercenary soldier personality. But hey,
have to go around.
Hey, what do you know about
but hey, he backed off when Jill said she was fine. So hey, he's a good guy, decent guy. All right, decent bird. Okay, so we're gonna meet the UBCS platoon, and we're gonna start our run, and we're gonna be hustling. Okay, let's watch this.
I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service, UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming? Come on, it's this way. Hey, Captain. This fine young lady could use our help.
Carlos, you didn't even think to ask fine young lady her name? She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS Platoon Leader Mikhail Victor. My team was sent here to rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
All right. I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Okay, first things first.
Okay, so Jill is gonna save everybody here. Just doing a quick check of my time. As I said, the whole beginning scenario takes about 5 minutes. So we're not using any shop items. No attack power boost, no defensive boost, no ammo boost, nothing. We're not using and we're not going to use the pouches either. So we're going to do this as if we're going to do this run as if we did not buy any of the shop items.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
So immediately we're going to loot this entire area except for the hip pouches. And we're going to need to start building our supply of handgun ammo because we're going to need it once we go to the power station. We're only going to try and shoot zombies that are actually in our way. Otherwise, we're just going to be running by them if possible. Now, if you notice that my editing of where I make some different cuts here and there is because when I was doing this, I screwed up a lot of times and I had to go back and restart. So this is not a perfect run. This is just, can you do the run in less than 1 hour, 45 minutes? So running here makes you stick to the right and then you go left and use your dodge if that cop tries to get you. The zombie cop tries to get you. I'm going to pick up the gunpowder here. We're going to be using a lot of the gunpowder initially.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation. You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
Okay, so you probably saw my cutaway there, and that's because I messed up, got grabbed, so I just restarted it, spliced the video together. So you're going to see that quite a number of times here, I'm sorry to say. But like I said earlier, not a professional. So anyways, we get through that initial phase with the 3 zombies, and we just come up here, and we're going to go and get the laser sight immediately. So run through here, open the door, combination is 937. Boom. We're gonna go ahead and equip that. So now we have perma aim damage. Cool. And then there's a gunpowder here. We're gonna go ahead and get the extra handgun rounds. Combine those, because I said we're gonna need a lot of these. And usually there's a zombie kind of hanging out here, but if we're quick, we can just move around him and go through the door before he has time to react. However, if he is facing you, better just to shoot him, stun him, and then move on. This guy, if we step on him, he'll come up and grab us, and if we go into the store, he'll wake up and come near, so might as well destroy him now. So we pick up the green herb, pick up the high-grade gunpowder, and the ammo all the way back here. And then from here, we're going to go into the subway station. Use your perfect dodge there to get by the zombie. Don't let him grab you. And then take this guy out. Use that laser sight to make sure you get those headshots. Poke him a few times with a knife just to make sure he's down. Okay, he's good. And just went in the wrong room right there. So now we got the fire hose. And we're going to go ahead and take the items out of the locker here, because we have the room in our inventory. So it's a gunpowder, and we're just going to leave the grenade there for now, because we don't need it at this time. We'll come and collect it after we get the shotgun. From here, we do want to go through the donut shop, but we're going to take a quick detour here and pick up the handgun rounds. Go right through the store, pick up more handgun rounds, and then come in through out the front. Grab that gunpowder and stun the zombies here. Use that dodge if that zombie doesn't get electrocuted, and then we're just going to go right up the stairs. So there's also a red herb in the crate over here, so we're going to get that and combine it with our green herb, so we got a full heal now. And combine some more. Actually, we're not going to do that right now. Use the explodey barrel here. Grab the gunpowder, and then we're going to use the ladder to go down. Make more handgun rounds, and there we go. Okay, great. Got the fire hose, got enough handgun rounds. We're going to put out the fire, and we're going to go through the mechanic shop.
There.
So after we get the bolt cutters, we're going to dump off everything in our inventory except for the bolt cutters and the handgun ammo. We're going to watch this cutscene real quick.
Your UBCS?
Yeah, careful, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, all right? I'm not unaffected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
Okay, so there's Nikolai acting like he's still with Spetsnaz. Okay, so go here, collect the handgun rounds off the dead body here, and then go to where we meet the dogs. So you can try and pick them off here, but if you're unsuccessful, don't worry about it. Just use the electrocution to stun them, and then just book it to the office. If you don't have any missteps, you'll be able to outrun them, and they won't be there when you come back when you encounter an enemy. So this area is a little difficult. So as you can tell, I actually had a screw up here, but you can manage to get past these 3 zombies. They don't actually stay in this area after you've collected the lockpick. So you don't actually have to kill these guys. So remember what I said about don't kill any zombies you don't have to. Those would be 3 zombies you don't really have to. The only thing you need to do is just make sure they're out of your way so you can get up to the control room.
Oh, it smells like...
And
Think about it.
here comes my not so favorite part, because these little buggers are fast and hard to avoid. So in my previous runs, I usually get swiped at least a few times, but let's see how this goes. Sorry, so we got our lockpick. We're going to go around the corner and collect whatever's in the crate. I think it's random sometimes, but I'm not quite sure. So, alright, we got our lockpick, and we're going to go collect whatever is in this crate. Turns out to be... Okay, so we got more handgun rounds. Alright, I'm not sure if it always is handgun rounds, but this time it happened to be so. Okay, so we're going to watch Jill get force-fed real quick. Okay, use that green herb, get rid of the bugs. Alright, she's good, she's tough, we're moving on. So, when you come down this area, just take out this bug right here. As you can see, he tried to jump on me, but my dodge saved me. A lot of the times, when you try to flip the switch, you'll get ambushed by bugs in the background. So, that's why I would try to take out the bug initially, because they're going to chase you down the hallway. Alright, so that's number 1. Gonna get that bug, well, try to get that bug that came out of the hole, but instead we got the other one. So move down 2 corridors, and then take the second right, and here's the second one. Just make sure you always check your 6, because these little buggers like to sneak up on you. And every time you hear the skittering getting close to you, that's where you know they're getting close. And I got lucky there, because I didn't see him in front of me, so I looked up and I was able to shoot him in time. Otherwise, I would have got swiped at. When I peek around there, I usually hit the generator just to fry any bugs that might be in the way. Okay. Making our way down the corridor. Turn left. Ooh. there can always be little bugs hiding around the corner, so just be ready to use that perfect dodge. Okay, so we're pretty good to go here. We're going to go down, we're going to collect the green herb at the end of the hallway, and then throw the third generator switch coming up here. Okay, just checking my 6, and then gonna flip it. So I didn't hear any bugs creeping up on me, so I'm probably good to go. Okay, so we're almost done with this. We're almost done with this part. This is the most tricky part. Collect some more rounds. And in hardcore, you're gonna get plenty of ammo to deal with all of the monsters. If you combine the monsters you skip, because you don't have to, you know, you don't have to take them out, you're gonna get plenty of ammo by the end of the game. So I'm just gonna make sure this hallway is clear before I try and flip the switch. Oop! I didn't see that guy, so I got swiped there. Alright, took him down. Alright, good to go.
Time to get the hell out of here.
Okay, so now all that's left to do is just get out of here. So they're gonna break that wall down for me. I got lucky, used the perfect dodge. And if you're familiar with where we are, oh, I got hit again. Okay, so we're almost out. I'm at caution, but it's all good. I'm gonna take this. Able to make it out. Okay, so we only got hit twice. Not a big deal. This is not a no damage run.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
Now's the fun begins.
Enjoy that. Carlos, it's Jill. I've restored power to the subway.
Nice going. Next up is the traffic control system. It should be in the subway company's offices. Unfortunately, all I can tell you is that it's somewhere in the area.
You don't even know what building? That's helpful.
Thanks, partner. I try.
Not your partner.
Come on, Jill. Stop being so hard on Carlos. Alright. Use the lockpick. We're going to get some more rounds, more gunpowder. And as I said before, the 3 zombies in this area, they're gone. And the 2 dogs we left behind, they're gone too. The only thing we're going to do is going to run to the right here, pick up more gunpowder. And like by the time I'm done with this run, we're going to have plenty of gunpowder. I'm just picking them up now just in case I might need them later. Okay, so Nemi's going to Kool-Aid through that wall. And I'm not going to turn around here and stun him because I'm trying to get out of this area as quickly as I can. So I'm going to just angle my camera so I'm aware of when he's coming up on me and just use the dodge to safely avoid him. And then as you see there, that second zombie there, just use your perfect dodge and get by her.
Not until I get traffic control online.
Okay. We're going to use the block pick, open this up. I don't think I'm going to heal quite yet. I think I'm still okay with just being in caution. So we'll bank everything here. Make sure we take the bolt cutters, because we're going to get that shotty. Okay, so I didn't destroy that first barrel here for this reason. We're going to go to the right a little bit and make Nemi appear, and then just run right through these zombies. Make sure you dodge though, if you have to. Use the barrel, and we're going to blow him up to stun him so we get our extended magazine. And then you're just going to book it right through the donut shop. So he's going to stay stunned for about 30 seconds. That's just enough time for you to run to the subway station. And you don't have time to really screw around here, so you're going to have these 2 zombies in your way. The big fat one, he's going to kind of move to his right, and once he does that, you can move past him. Just be ready to use that dodge if you need to. Okay, so that was easy. Okay, so he wants to get back up. Even though you poked him a number of times with the knife, he still got back up. So you can never trust these zombies are actually dead. Alright. we're going to go ahead and use the cutters, get our shotgun. Boom. And then we're going to open up the box that we got from Nemesis and go ahead and combine it. Now we're going to get that grenade and the first aid spray here. Cool. So we're done with this area. Gonna go and we're gonna reactivate the subway trip route. There you go.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
Nice. Now you gotta plot out a route.
Okay, give me a sec. All right, where are we headed?
So the code is 232,
We need to reach Fox Park Station.
and then you're gonna start with Fox Park, and then Raccoon.
Hey, I'm super
So
proud.
FA, RA, and then SA. Oh, I messed up there. So SA. There we go.
Route confirmed.
Carlos, it's me. I finished inputting the subway route.
So after this, Nemi's not gonna actually attack you until you get back through the donut shop.
The subway's ready to depart.
So we're gonna go and collect a couple things first. For Jill, it's usually pretty important to have grenades. Okay, so the Nemesis zombie, just use your shotty, hit him a couple times, and as soon as that zombie comes to the door, just run right past them. Use your dodge if you got it. Use that barrel to kill the Nemi zombie over here, and just shoot him a few more times just to make sure it dies. There you go. And then, bolt cutters here, and we're going to grab the items back here. Use your shotgun, take this guy out immediately. There you go. And then let these zombies aggro to you. And then use the barrel to blow them up. There you go. We're going to collect all the items here. Handgun, ammo, grenade, and the shoddy shells. And we're gonna run through. There's a gunpowder over to the right, but we don't need that. We're not gonna go out of our way to get it. Okay, so we get to the safe room over here. We're gonna open up this, get the grenade out of here, because we're gonna use one of these on Nemesis. And then we're going to do a little inventory management here. Dump everything off. Take one grenade. Make sure we got bolt cutters, the lockpick. You can probably dump the knife, you're not going to need it. But get the mystery box, or the fancy box, and the green herb. Alright. So Nemi's going to come attack you. Just use the generator to stun him, and then follow that up with your grenade. And you're going to get your silencer for your gun. But we don't have time to equip it now. We got to run. So we got to do this pretty fast. You got to go, you got to open both rooms, collect the items in there, and then run through the gate. Remember, you only have 30 seconds to do this, so don't waste time. Open up the, use the bolt cutters. That's the last time you need them. Get the fancy box. Get the gunpowder, get the first aid spray. I don't think I collected it, so there you go. And then we're gonna run to the toy store, use the lockpick, grab the other fancy box. Nemesis is probably close to recovering. So, got to get rid of the bolt cutters so we can make room. And then the officer jumps out of the police vehicle there, so just grab the rounds. Luckily, we were able to beat Nemesis, so dodge that zombie, just run right past her and dodge. And the other zombie here, same thing, dodge, boom, there you go. Hug to the side of the wall here, and when that guy tries to grab you, just dodge again and you should be alright. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unlock this. But since our inventory's full, we're not going to collect these shells just right yet. We're going to go ahead, do the clock tower puzzle with the fancy boxes so we can get the upgrades. Alright, attaching the silencer. Boom, upgraded our weapon. Dump that off. Get the red jewel. It's in there somewhere. Okay, there's the other fancy box. And here we go. So as she does the clock tower puzzle, if we did everything right, we'll be around 24 minutes. And that's the fastest I've done it so far. Like I said, I'm not a speed runner, so I mean, I'm sure there's other people who can do it in, you know, less time. So yeah, we should be pretty good to go. So I would say if you're under 25 minutes, you are good to go and are on track. Got the upgrades. Okay, so this is going to be our first save here. And I will cut video number 2 so you guys can see the continuation. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys.